Hi, everybody. Welcome to Kenneth Frankly. I'm your host, Kenneth Frank, and I've been thinking about you. Welcome back to your favorite biannual podcast. I'm joined, as always, by my lovely and talented co-host, Rory, remotely. Hi, Rory.
Hi, Kenny.
How are you, my love?
I'm good. I've missed you.
I know. I miss you, too.
It's not the same.
I miss our Friday night. Who knew that 6 months ago what we were doing would be
covetable?
Like going out, getting a buzz on a Friday night, coming back to my place, blacking out, and recording a Kiki for all of our friends.
Seriously,
in person.
I know.
And now it's like, all off limits, girl.
What has life become?
Yeah, life has become me baking and gaining all the weight, and
I'm with you.
When I'm gonna get fired, and all the good stuff, just like everyone else in the world. And Black Lives Matter.
Yes. I've literally eaten every single. Oh my God, I've totally just blanked. What the fuck is my problem? Edit this. My God, this is
like old times.
Oh my God, I haven't even been drinking. Jesus, I've eaten every single form of English muffin there is in the past month. Just so you know.
What do you mean every type?
I now have become an English muffin, and my body is all nooks and crannies for which to spread butter.
Do you mean like different brands of English muffins?
No, they're all Thomas's for the most part.
So what do you mean different types?
Oh, there's different types, different sizes.
All crannies?
There's like a bagel with crannies. Oh my God, there's so many different types. Yeah,
I had no idea. I'm
wide world
out on this part of life.
English muffins. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. You've been missing out.
I will say an English muffin with butter, nothing better.
So good, right?
I told you I made my first bread this weekend.
I know. I'm excited.
It takes up so much time and flour. You have to, what's a bag of flour? $5? That's more expensive than the loaf of bread you'd buy at the store, assuming you can get to a store.
Does it take one whole brick of flour?
It was 4.5 cups of flour, which I messed up the first batch, so I had to do 2. So 8 cups of flour, but that was most of a bag.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. What are they, 10 cups altogether?
I guess so.
Ish.
Yeah, ish.
No, it's 11. Well, no, I'm sorry. A 5-pound bag of sugar is 11 cups, I believe, because I remember that from making hot pepper jelly.
Oh, I want your hot pepper jelly. Are you making it? Or are you baking anything?
No.
So where are you on your Thomas's journey right now?
Halfway through the king pack, the king size.
What does that mean? They're bigger?
They're bigger, yeah. So it's nice for a sandwich. Yeah.
Oh, so you're making English muffin sandwiches, like egg and cheese English muffin?
Sometimes, but mostly just the butter. I love that butter.
Tried and true.
Right? It's just a classic.
Are you a Kate's unsalted butter kind of girl? Or what?
No, I like salted butter. Are you kidding me? I guess I'm
used to unsalted just because I've been baking so much.
Yeah, that's true. I usually just do I think it's Organic Valley salted butter, or even just Land O'Lakes. I don't care.
Rich lady butter.
Yeah, pretty much. I like the finer things in life, including my butter.
And why should that change?
I've been watching a lot of Real Housewives.
Oh yeah, thanks for taking time out of your busy Real Housewives watching schedule.
I literally was kind of when you called, fine, pause.
Pause, yeah. Aziza was just about to throw her leg. Oh, I know, they're terrible.
They are so fucking awful. Oh my God, Kenny.
Well, I'm so thrilled that you're actually watching all the way through.
Oh my God. I started at the very beginning.
TV. Yeah, it's fantastic.
My husband might leave me. I don't know yet.
Oh yeah, I don't know if the podcast listeners know, unless we're good friends IRL, you got married.
I got married.
Congratulations.
Yeah, no one was there.
Right as the quarantine was happening. I was there.
You were there.
And Matthew was there.
And one of 3 people there.
I was sick.
I know. Jesus.
May or may not have been COVID.
I know, right?
Yeah,
crazy.
Matthew and I were there, and your husband was there, and Tracy was there.
Yep. And Caitlin was there.
Yeah. How's she doing? How are they?
I haven't talked to Caitlin recently. But I assume that
I assume
the worst.
That's what 2020 has done to me.
At least in a coma.
Died early and painless.
Tracy's good. I think her parents and her family is driving her nuts, but I think and she's working. She's working, which is a little scary.
Back at the salon?
Oh yeah, they're open.
I cut my own hair finally. I just got new clippers, and I said, "Let me learn how to give myself a fade."
Oh wow, how'd it go?
Okay. I'm not mad at it.
I can't see great detail with this quality of. Okay.
I left it long on this side, so I'm giving you like art faggot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love it.
Thanks. Yeah. And how's your new kitten?
Oh my god, he's a little terror, and I love him.
Oh, what's his name?
Well, it's officially Mose.
Mose, like Flaming Mose, because he's a redhead.
Yeah. and from The Office.
And he's got huge balls.
Yeah, massive dick and balls.
Who's Mose on The Office?
It's Dwight's cousin.
Is he like, does he show up once in a while?
He's so fucking weird.
Okay. Who plays him? Anyone famous?
He's actually like one of the producers or one of the writers on the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's like a famous behind the scenes guy, but not anyone that you'd recognize from anything besides The Office, like in person, I don't think.
Got it. So what are you calling him? Because it's clearly not Mose.
Momo!
Mom.
I know, it's so fucking cute. I love him. Oh my god.
So you're having Momo moments?
Oh my god, Momo moment.
Whenever he does something really cute and sweet and cuddly. Momo.
You sound like a dramatic brain injury whenever.
It's like, Rory, are you stroking out? I flew.
Oh my god. Oh, but I gotta tell you my crazy story.
Yes, tell me what happened.
So anyways, oh my god. So one of husband's friends has this couple, two boys, little boys, a baby, and then like a 2.5-year-old, I want to say. And the 2.5, 3-year-old, they put him on Instagram playing his like little baby guitar, and he was singing Lil Jon, from the window to the wall, till the sweat dropped down my balls. All these.
Did he say it?
No, he didn't say that, but he did say ski. Okay. He said ski. Anyways.
Ew.
I know, but it was funny and it was endearing and everyone laughed. Sure. It was great. So they tagged kids doing things and it got picked up and it went viral, right? But like, not so much that like, you know, he's not on Oprah or on like the fucking Ellen show or anything like that.
Which is getting canceled, so.
I know, right? Oh my God. I have to send you, there was something on The Onion the other day of her with like these like massive like demonic horns and stuff and like blood dripping down her face. And it was just so good. I gotta send it to you. Anyways,
yes,
please. So it got picked up by kids doing things. We all had a laugh. It went viral. It was all good times, right? So anyways, there's this group chat or group text that I'm on that I don't know half the fucking people on it, to be honest with you, of like some of my friends that I used to work with years and years ago. And I'm friends with some of them more than others and everything. And it's one of those, like, I'm very passive in this group text. I hardly ever chime in and say anything. Anyways, one woman who was like the woman that always sends out all these stupid, like memes and videos and like, this is us. Like, oh, this is not us. Anyways, sent today somebody did a side-by-side with the little kid doing his song and like commenting on it and like sent it to us. And I was like, holy shit, I know that kid. And they're like, what? Oh my God. Da, 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 da. She's like, what's their TikTok? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not on TikTok. And then she IMs me separately and asking like, what's their name? I want to follow them and like them. And I'm like, and I said the name and I was like, just to like prove that like, I'm not making it up. Like, I know who this is, but I'm like, but I don't think they like are looking for recognition from this. And she was like, okay, I'll leave it be then. I'm like, that is the fucking weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, what? Why? Like,
first of all, Leslie, I don't even know you. Don't pull off the group chat to like talk to me about this. And second of all, like, you want to go find this kid,
right? I'm like, that's the weirdest thing. And she's got a kid herself. So I'm like, that's just fucking weird. Like, I don't know. Like, they're not like here creating content for the masses. Like,
right.
This is a private family that like had a moment and it was funny and they like put it on their story. Like,
it was a one-hit wonder.
Exactly. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I just thought that was so bizarre.
That is bizarre.
Right?
Like, people are just bored and losing their minds, I think.
I really hope she's not listening. She's not.
You know what? I hope she is.
No, she's
Shout
not.
out to Leslie. And I heard through the grapevine, aka through you, that you're getting Invisalign with my dentist.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
So
I went back for the first time. It was kind of spooky.
It is a little bit. I mean,
it was
but I
the
felt
first
safe
day
there.
they were open again.
Oh, really? Oh, I did. Oh, well, I've been going to Marlboro, so maybe you're talking about the Boston office for the first
I went
time.
to the Boston office, yeah, and it was like I was like the second or third cleaning of the day. It was like,
so
but they're taking every precaution. I didn't feel. I mean,
no,
it was weird.
I totally agree. No, absolutely, and I felt safe there. Like they came out in the parking lot, made me wait there, took my temperature, asked me. I had to like fill out a questionnaire. Excuse me, like a survey that they sent me before they would even let me in. But like I did this whole like attestation that like I don't have a fever, I don't have this, I don't have that, I wasn't around anybody, I haven't traveled, I haven't done that, I haven't sucked a dick, I haven't like all like they read me my rights in like the Riot Act.
Have you or someone you know sucked a dick that had COVID-19?
Ooh, shit.
Probably, bitch. I can't keep track.
I know, right? No. Kenny, we're both married. My God, we're both married women.
Right. That's
Jesus.
Right.
Anyways,
I'm sorry.
So anyways, I went originally because I chipped my front tooth. And I will send you a picture of it. Because
you know the last episode of the podcast that we published was when Lacey was here and she broke her tooth on a White Rabbit candy in my living room.
Yes! Oh my God.
That's how long ago our last aired episode was.
Wow, that's sad.
Yeah.
God.
But you had a chipped tooth and she fixed it for you? Dr. Rebecca, she's the best.
Yeah, she's super sweet. So she fixed it for me, and then about less than a month later, I forgot my night guard one night and I chipped it again. The filling that you put in, it's a really hard spot. It's like right on my front tooth, and it's like the front of my tooth. So like, there's nothing for it to grab onto. Like, it's always going to be a problem for me. And so what she told me, what she told me was like that bottom tooth here, that's like off kilter. That's the culprit. And like, if you really want to fix it, yeah, if you really want to fix it for good, you might want to think about straightening them out. And that's always something that I thought about. Like I had braces as a kid. And I mean, my teeth are not perfect by any means. I did not wear my retainer, but they're fine. And they're
beautiful teeth.
They're good enough. Like I haven't had, like, I don't, think about my teeth not being straight the way that, them not being perfect. So it hasn't been anything that's bothered me enough that I would probably do this on my own without the issue with the tooth being chipped. But I'm like, okay, now's the chance to do it. And, it's going to be like 10 months or less, I think. And although I'm like, well, I know what happened to Kenny and Matthew, and it's like, yeah, it's going to be 2 years, and it's like 5 years later.
5 years later,
yeah. But anyways, but I do think mine will be relatively fast. And
I mean, my teeth were jacked up, honey. Like Matthew's done; he's been done.
I mean, but yours look so good now. Like I know you're just doing refinements, and I think you're being crazy, to be honest.
I know,
because they look amazing. They look better than like most. Yeah, I know, right?
I'm a perfectionist.
You are. My God, they are phenomenal.
And you're gonna be so happy when yours are done too.
Yeah, I think I will. And I already wear a night guard every night, so. And I need a new one anyway, so I'm kind of like, you know what? This is it's the right timing and everything. Let's just do it. And my insurance through my husband is excellent, and it's going to cost me like $1,100 total.
Hell yeah!
I know.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so I'm happy with it.
Downright affordable. Did she fix your chipped tooth again?
She did. So we're looking good. Ching, ching.
Oh yeah, it looks great.
But I'm waiting for the aligners to come in. Which I think I went like 2 weeks ago, and I think it takes about a month for them to come in.
Yeah, it takes a minute.
I'm waiting for them to call me back and schedule something when they're ready.
I wonder if they're going to give you buttons.
I hope not. It sounded like there was a possibility, but it didn't sound like it was a strong possibility. I don't know. Maybe I'm just wishful thinking because I really hope not. But we'll see.
They suck.
It's a short period of time, so it's not the worst thing.
Well, until you get locked down and can't go to the dentist anymore and you're stuck with buttons all over your teeth for 6 months.
Well, that's true. That is
like
true.
Me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go back because I did my cleaning, but she was all backed up on Invisalign appointments.
Yeah.
And obviously now I'm going to need more refinements because I've been stuck on this one tray for like 6 months, and then I stopped wearing them because, I don't know, the world's on fire. So, I mean, they kind of fit, but I'm probably going to need another set of refinements.
So you don't wear like a maintenance tray at least?
I wear, on the top, I wear a retainer.
Okay.
And which I'm also not super pumped about because this tooth doesn't look perfect to me. And then the bottom, I was on tray like 13 of 15 and got through it. And then the pandemic happened and I was like, well, now what? So it was just getting like gross and I stopped wearing it as often. And then when I tried to put it back in, it was getting sort of sore and like, and now it's like weird. And so I'm like, I'm just going to let them, I know that they're going to have me do refinements when I go back. So they're just going to take a cast of what it is like right now.
Yeah.
We'll just deal with it.
Yeah.
I have all the patience in the world to do it, but like not when I get interrupted, like for 4 months.
Oh yeah. No. And so
I'm not going to wear this grimy lower tray for 4 months and like,
oh my God,
only take it out to brush my teeth.
Look at my fucking mouth guard. Good thing you're not airing this thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was supposed to be wearing during the day. I'm like, no, girl.
No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, no, totally not. No.
So
hold on.
It's all good though.
But if you were on tray 12 or 13 out of 15, didn't you have all 15 trays or no? You had to go back.
They give you every like 3 or 4 trays at a time because they want to check to make sure that your teeth are tracking the way that they should be.
Okay.
Sometimes they give you what they call IPR, which is basically like a file in between your teeth.
Yeah, you told me about that.
To, like, move a little better.
So she actually used that. So when she did the filling on my front tooth, she had a piece of glue that was stuck between my 2 front teeth. And she was trying to get rid of it with floss, and then she's like, it wasn't working. She's like, "Oh, I got something," and she pulled that stuff up, and I'm like, "I know what that is."
It's really not that bad, though. It doesn't bother me.
No, okay, good.
No, I mean it's weird. It really bothered Matthew, but
yeah,
didn't bother me.
That's good.
Well, I think we're all caught up. I wanted to do like a quick little short and sweet ep for the listeners, just because. When you needed us most, we ran away. But,
I know.
But we're alive, and we hope everyone out there is alive and happy and healthy. And I've got some like lost episodes that we recorded in the before times that I'm going to see if I can spruce up and air.
Are we forever going to be calling them the before times?
The before times. I know. I think so. But every time someone says that, I'm like, God, it really was the before times.
It really was.
It's never going to be the same.
No. But don't you think did they say that during the Spanish flu?
Did they?
I don't know.
Because they're all dead, bitch. Like, go ask whoever who was in the Spanish flu, girl.
Someone was saying...
And, like, what are they going to say? Like, oh, yes, it used to be penny candy and before the flu. And then after that,
it cost a whole nickel.
Yeah, the price is skyrocketed. It's like that. I can't fucking relate to that. Doesn't mean anything to my life.
Oh my
but
God.
I do look forward to like going to a restaurant again someday. Even though they're open right now, I will not be going.
Not even outdoor.
No, not right now, not yet. I think just because there are too many variables that are uncontrollable, and also like I know that servers have to do it so that they can earn a living, but like imagine, how people are, and you've been in service, like people aren't going to do the polite thing ever. They're going to do weird performative things that take the place of the right thing to do, like, oh, is it okay if I take my mask off, and then proceed to just talk in their face and be gross. And is it okay that we're here? It's like, ugh, no, I don't want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Like, it's really more a matter of like, why aren't mortgages and rent payments shut down so that everyone can, and like, why isn't there a stipend that everyone's getting so that everyone can survive? But capitalism's not like that. So I don't know. I'm not going to a restaurant. Plus, like, who knows who's in the little booth next to you with like a little part, like those aerosols aren't going to be. Those aerosols are going up, around, and over. Those aerosols are Dominique motherfucking Moceanu, okay? They're jumping, jiving, they're pole vaulting.
Well, I do think outdoors is a little bit, like, in general, like, doctors are saying it is safer. Not restaurants in particular, but just outdoor spaces. Like, the risks are so much lower than indoors.
That is true.
Especially, like a restaurant indoors seems so stupid because it's all shared air and it's all one AC system. That's just recycling.
Exactly. A lot of these air conditioning systems are not ventilated. They're
No.
not exchanging air. They're just
No.
circulating air.
Totally.
But even if it's outside and it's all outside, think about how many people touch the plateware and utensils and blah blah blah
Well, they get
before it gets
washed.
to. Yeah, but like think about the person who's either asymptomatic or coming in sick because they need to survive, and they're in the kitchen and they're prepping your food, or the server who's grabbing your utensils even though they're clean is setting up your table, and then you sit down even if it's outside, and then you're taking off your mask and the guy on the other side of the partition's taking off his mask to laugh and chew and like talk shit about whatever.
How dare they laugh and chew?
Exactly. So I don't know. It's just not for me right now. Boo. I'll do like a takeout moment. But that's the thing. Like I've come to realize you can only do what you're comfortable with, and you can't control anyone else. And
no,
like,
you can shame some people that are being really stupid, though. I think that public shaming is totally fine for people that are being ridiculous. If I see one more friend of mine posting like a picture of them hugging other people, like groups of people, like
inside at a bar.
Not so much that, just because there isn't much of that, but like even just like, you know, going to do something, like, I don't know, if they're in a park or something, but they're like touching each other, and it's like, just don't, like, why are you taking that risk? Like, you know, this is a global pandemic that's killing people and like permanently affecting people that it's not killing.
Right. Like you might be fine because you're invincible and you're 28 or whatever, but think about Mama and Pop. They're not going to fare so well.
I'm 35 and I'd fucking end up on a ventilator. Are you kidding me?
I'm spooked, bitch.
I'd be that person. I'm spooked. Oh my God. I can't get up and like not like hurt in the morning. I am going to be on a ventilator. Are you kidding me?
I'm like looking forward to a break from breathing.
You know what? Sometimes I feel so lazy. I do want a machine to breathe for me. So.
Exactly.
And a medically induced coma seems kind of like a spa retreat.
Long-term nap, Liddy.
Right? Oh my God. I wonder what my skin would look like when I woke up.
It's the new rage. No, I mean, obviously we're making light of something super serious.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
Weird. But I just hope, you know.
I do take it seriously. I try to strike the balance between not completely going insane, because I think your mental health is also something that, and the one thing that I feel the worst for is like people with kids that are school age. Number one,
who either have to go to school or they're going to keep them home from school and try to manage them and give them Zoom classes while they're working full time.
I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know.
No, there's just a lot of like stress and struggle right now. It fucking sucks. You know, friend of the show, Jenna, said it best. She said, "I'm really starting to regret voting for Trump."
Oh my God! Just now.
Just now. I'm really? starting to, and you know, I agree. I'm like, I shouldn't have.
I know.
Shouldn't have done it.
No, it was just a guilty pleasure back then, though.
Just, you know, it felt right. It seemed right.
He said what we were all were thinking. You know.
You know, it was.
Oh my God.
Anyway, girl,
I'm gonna go kill myself.
I turned off the fan for this, so I'm gonna go turn on the fan, make some wine. But I love you. I miss you.
I miss you too.
Why don't we? So you're on your Housewives, Zhuzh.
Yes.
Why don't we?
Yes.
Either I've got a couple ideas, and maybe if there are any listeners left, they can chime in.
Well, we know they've got time, so
exactly.
Hey.
And now that people are starting to commute in some capacity again, sometimes, or like go insane at home, maybe you need a little podcast
from your bed to your kitchen, back to your bed.
Oh, I'm working from bed still whenever possible.
You have no idea. You really don't. Nice. Oh my God, it's kind of really bad.
We're blessed to be able to work from bed. Whatever.
I know.
It's called self-care.
#blessed.
#blessed. I have a couple ideas. I downloaded 2 books, I think they're called, where it's like someone writes words together and compiles them into a story.
How do you spell that?
They're both BOOKS.
You're making that up.
BOOKS. I downloaded Andre Leon Talley's autobiography. I think it's like the Chiffon Diaries or something like that. And then Jessica Simpson's autobiography.
Shut up.
And they both narrate their own. If you haven't tried Audible through Amazon, you can get a free book, maybe even 2 free books right now. And like, I have never had a problem going back, even though I've had 8 free trials, and they'll like give you a free trial again.
Shut up, really?
Yeah. So if you want to join us on this book club, one or both of those books, or Rory is clearly on a Housewives kick, so maybe we can do like a nostalgia watch of a season or like an episode together and sort of like talk about it. Also, Peacock, NBC's new streaming channel, has Bethany Ever After, which was Bethany Frankel's spinoff. When she left the show and was married to Jason Hoppy, she had Bryn, aka Peanut, who looks so much like Jason. It's weird.
She's not on the show though, right? She never shows it.
No, Bethany does a good job of keeping her off air.
I like that. I like that a lot.
The respectable thing to do.
Right? Yeah.
But now that I follow Bethany on Instagram, and now that Bryn's getting a little older, I think Bryn is interested in being like, look at me, I want your audience to see me. So you see her once in a while, and they're mostly like baking together or like wearing, outlandish JoJo Siwa-esque outfits.
Oh my God. How old is she?
I think she's probably like 8 or maybe
oh my God.
8 or 9. Yeah, it's weird. But so
I'm saying that like I'm nostalgic. Like, wow, I remember when Bethany was pregnant.
I remember when Bethany's jaw grew to 3 times its normal size, and she got pregnant.
Can you imagine? Is that a thing? Oh my God.
It is for her. I don't think I've ever seen anyone else do that.
It's like pregnancy takes your worst quality and just like
and
magnifies
says, why don't we turn that up to 12?
Oh my God, it's so unfair. Oh my God.
It's pretty bad. Oh. Well, I know when I got pregnant, my teeth got about as big as like my forearm. And my front teeth. And my nose actually got so small because it's so small to begin with. And it was like, teeny. I was like, oh God, what happened to his nose?
Couldn't even blow your nose anymore.
It's like too tiny to blow. And my boogers were like little teeny tiny. They looked like little like rice pilaf. It's so cute. My cute little rice pilaf boogers. But anyway, so we could watch Bethany getting married. No, I don't know if Bethany getting married is on there. But no, Bethany Ever After.
You can't tell me that Andy did not get that on tape.
It must be.
Come on.
No, she had a whole season called Bethany Getting Married. It was like a 6-episode spinoff, and the ratings were good, so she got her own show called Bethany Ever After, and that was the Bethany and Jason show. But it's like, I've seen a couple clips online recently where it's like, God, they were so dysfunctional.
Really?
And then if you keep watching, you're not there yet, but if you keep watching Housewives, you sort of see in dribs and drabs like how they fall apart. He's not on the show anymore, but
he comes back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
He comes back. Thank God. Let me know when you're up to the new season too, because they're a mess right now. It's like
I just watched the white trash episode.
The white trash episode?
Yeah, where what's her name?
Oh, where Aviva calls Ramona and Sonia white trash, and they don't know what it means, so they have to like Google it.
They Googled it. Oh my God! Can you imagine?
They're on vacation, right? Aren't they in like Mexico or something?
They're in St. Bart, not Mexico.
St. Bart. I couldn't remember.
Oh
sorry, I haven't watched it in 6 months or whatever. But Roni is such a good nostalgia watch. America's Next Top Model is all on Hulu. That's a great. We're rewatching that. We're back up to cycle 13 or 14 now. Good TV. Lots of good TV. And if you're looking for podcasts while we're gone, my good Judy Melissa Beck, nay Howard of the Real Housewives of the Real World New Orleans has a new podcast called Imperfect Strangers, where she literally is calling a random woman that she met she is calling a podcast host, and she was a guest on this person's podcast once. Yeah. And they were like, why don't we make a full podcast about getting to know each other? Because they're both like moms.
Yeah.
And they don't know each other at all, but they said, why don't we
make a thing of this?
Talk to each other over the phone and get to know each other and make it a podcast. So it's Imperfect Strangers. It's very funny. Melissa's funny as always. And remember, we got a note once from a certain listener who said that there was no foil because we agreed with each other too much. They don't always agree with each other, so it's interesting to see how they sort of like navigate things like that. And there's also Ask Rana, which is the Rana and Beverly fame. Rana, she's a character played by Jessica Chafin of Big Mouth fame. She plays a woman of a certain age from Marblehead. She is fabulous, and she gives fabulous advice, and she doesn't actually have that accent, but she does that the whole time, and it's fantastic and it's wonderful, and I highly recommend it. But we'll be back. I think we're getting out of the most like head in the sand aspects of this whole weird year.
We have to. What else are we going to do? It's going to start getting cold soon, so we got to do something.
Oh God, I know. Like this winter is going to suck.
I know.
So we need to come back to the girls so that they have something to listen to, and we can all cower in fear and cold together.
Yes, agreed.
And I miss you. Rory and I did do one very distant, healthy, safe hang in Maine at Buzzbind, formerly Beyonce's cabin. And it was fabulous. And we got like takeout lobster rolls, and it was we just drank and talked, and it was the highlight of the summer.
Bring me back. So we're going back in September. I'll keep you posted.
If you need a break from whatever it is y'all do up there.
Not much.
But we'll be back. I've got a couple in the canon that I'll probably release, and open to suggestions, open to judge. You know how to find us. The Google number still works, so if you want to reach us, you can leave us a voicemail at
828
K-Frank.
Oh wait, hold on. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 828
K-Frank 8.
We can't do this remotely.
We're at a delay. No, we're on a delay.
Exactly.
Hold on. But if I just do it first and then you follow my lead, we can fake it.
That's not how it works.
Listen, just follow my lead.
Fine.
828
K-Frank 8.
Close enough. And there's also KennethFrankly@gmail.com. I'm Kenneth Frank on Twitter. I'm Kenneth Frank on Instagram. I'm Kenz on TikTok, as long as TikTok continues to be a thing. I made Rory download TikTok, and I send her TikToks all the time, and she never looks at them. So
I don't know how.
But it's gonna be blocked by the government any day. So don't worry about it.
Trump don't like it.
But
that's when I came to the realization that maybe I shouldn't have voted for him.
It's like, don't take away my TikTok.
Yeah, right.
You can take away gay rights, women's rights, health and safety, funding for blue
can slaughter black people in the streets, right?
We can start taking trans activists out of the streets in unmarked vans.
Yeah.
Pepper spray activists for photo shoots.
But TikTok's too far.
How dare you take away my TikTok?
This world is so fucked up.
This world, girl. I'm going to play us out with a song by Honey Dijon, an amazing trans DJ / artist / brilliant mind. And she has a new song out. It's called Not For You. And it's not for me. But maybe it's for you.
Oh.
I love you.
Dijon,
maybe we'll do this again really soon. Oh, she's the best. Maybe we'll do this again really, really soon.
I hope so. I love you too. I miss you.
I miss you. I'm not hanging up yet, though.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
It's not about you.
Love somebody else until you learn to love yourself. It's
wrote this song for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you better give it up now or you're gonna be done.